Okay, welcome back, everybody, to the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament here in East Moline, Illinois. So here's the kicker. We do not have a match currently on our live streaming board, but I tell you what, we do have some action in the background, and that's going to be, how about this, folks, from Connecticut for the Miss Connecticut Finals on our Eagle Eye platform. I figured out a way to provide you this coverage in real time, live, right now as it happens. So no delay at all. We're going to tune in right now live in Connecticut, the Miss CT Finals, before we hop back for another matchup in mixed triples here at the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament. Folks, you're going to hear some different commentators. It's going to be Chris and Tom with their production Jeff McMahon here for this one. A first time we have ever done this, and you're witnessing it here first. Let's go live from two places at one time. Brought to you by Eagle Eye Sports and USA Darts.
32. Maryland to take the queen seat. Double 16. Oh!
Again. House.
We just saw Tessa with a neighbor. Now Maryland leaves herself at 18. Tessa with a double two left.
She cannot let Maryland see that double again.
I have a feeling if she gets, if Maryland gets a shot at that double nine, it's over.
And she's gonna get one.
She's gonna, you can hear the reaction by the crowd. Everybody thought that might be in. Ooh.
This is gonna be the make or break.
This is gonna be right here. I think Maryland walks this in.
Not a bad first one. Oh. Nice marker.
Now, that was a big walk for that second dart.
Hit it.
Walks it the wrong way with the third one. Which one of these female players will break first? Which one can break through? Can Tessa force the 301?
Thinking about it.
Just low. Just low. Can she walk it in? Tessa to force 301.
Walking it.
Leaves herself double one. Tessa going to the madhouse. Maryland now. I don't know if Maryland wants to give Tessa a shot at that double one. Double 20's Tessa's friend. Can Maryland pin this double nine? She goes for 6 double 6. Hits a 12 to leave herself double 3.
She's hit double 3 once today.
Needs to walk it up here, but not too far. Oh no.
Just inside. That's tough.
Oh boy.
We could have a battle here.
We have a battle here. Tessa, the double one. Going back to her beachcomber days.
Good first dart.
Oh.
I like that first one to be out, just to show that you're at the spot you want, and bring that next one right in there.
Maryland, no joke, no messing around.
Nice setup.
Oh.
Just inside.
But here's the thing where Tessa has the advantage right now. She just needs the double one. Maryland's got to hit that fat part first. Yep. She's got to hit the single to leave herself the double.
Correct.
Two very good darts by Tessa. She's thinking about walking it down in now.
There's a huge difference between having one dart to win the game and having to make two make it work.
Yep.
If you know what I mean.
Yep.
As we can see the champion banner in the back, Mary White, a new banner will be made. Mary will get to keep that banner. As we see now, Maryland, the trouble that we've said with that 3 is she has to hit the 1 to start. I don't even see that dart on the board. Pins it!
We're going to a 5th leg decider.
Wow.
We're going to 301
We are
again.
going to 301. They will re-bull. Winner of the bull goes first in this sudden death elimination for 301. Tessa just outside. We've seen how deadly Maryland is on the bull. Maryland wins the bull. She will go first here in 301. I don't know how much double in, double out Maryland plays. I know she has the Savin Rock, which has the 301. I can't tell if that's
Nah,
in
I
for that
can't
third.
either.
I think
That's
that's out.
close.
I think that was out. That was out. Tessa can't find her way in either.
In the losers bracket, it's tied up 1-1, Emily and Bethany.
We said that was going to be a battle.
Mm-hmm.
Maryland just low there. All right, so Tessa is known for the 20s. She's been working on the side of the board when she can't find the 20s. After those 3 darts, let's see if she moves there now.
Just out.
Both of these ladies giving the other the advantage here. Neither one can find, through 9 darts, Maryland not in. Can Tessa find in and put some pressure on and be in first? We saw her hit that big ton in her last one. Hasn't been able to find the double 20. There she is, moving to the side of the board. A little bit of a smile on the face.
The double in is always a factor. Always a factor.
It is such a big equalizer. You know, I've always loved the double in, double out games because it is such an equalizer.
And in a match like this,
There it is.
There it is. She gets it. I was just going to say the nerves are there, but again, the commentator curse.
And a 68 in, and a 68 in for her. That's a big in, you know.
Yeah. Got to find one here.
And having played with Tessa for as long as I have, I've seen this, unfortunately for her, where she just kind of loses the double. And Maryland's going to put an immense amount of pressure on her there with a 67. I've never seen Tessa go to that side of the board before. She's really just kind of throwing the
Searching.
kitchen.
Well, we hate to break away, but at the same time, our streaming coverage is going to take precedent here. But what a first time we have done. What a cool thing we just did there. That's the first time we've ever done that, where we've hopped into live coverage from another feed, from another area of the USA. And folks, that was the Miss CT Finals that's happening right now over on Eagle Eye Sports. You can go check out that action if you would like. Maybe pull up another device so you can watch how that one ends up. Steel tip, as you could tell, that is a double elimination bracket. So still some matches to be played. Big thank you to Tom, Chris, and Jeff McMahon for bringing you that action. I'm happy that we were able to show you the coverage here of that one. We'll kind of hop in and out when we can. If there's not a match on our streaming boards, we will take it on over to Connecticut and watch that action. I think it's cool to keep the feed going, and it's also nice that we were able to, well, bring in their audio too. What a cool thing. This is mixed triples 701 here from the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament in East Moline, Illinois. The Quad Cities is this called here. This is Fancy Red Pesos, and I have no idea. So Gil, Kelly, and Mike take on Ashley, Brandon, and Jared here in this matchup. Wotan will set up the 56 remaining. They're definitely going to come back and have a look. Brandon not happy with himself there. One more. I got a test of that, sir. It's always the case. You're always wanting more, right? Winner, winner. Rydeen pulls it off. 1-0 advantage here. See the ladies getting the start here in this. Needed more than that. Needed more than that. Back and forth battle for these teams. I do like that we're finally getting a little relief from the brightness back there. As you can see, we put the curtains up because, boy, was it bright earlier. You couldn't even really make out the player's face. They could barely make out. It was tough on them, too, apparently. Filthy and Garrett and them were saying that they were seeing a whole bunch of shadows and whatnot when they were up at the board. So. Well, same thing. Feels like she could have had more there and didn't get it, but Right now, outside looking in. This team's sitting pretty. Yeah, Mike knows, of course he wants to try to take that out, but it's not hurtful to just kind of whittle it on down. You got 78 remaining here. Leave it for your teammates to try to check out here. There we go. A win there in that leg. That will do it looks like, for that match. Good stuff there. It looks like over in Connecticut they're on a break as well. So we will work on those curtains back there, taking those down to add a little bit more light back here. Now we're needing a little bit more. But in the meantime, we'll be back with more matches here from the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament in the Quad Cities here in just a little bit of time. Don't go anywhere, folks. William Stuart of USA Darts will be with you in 1 minute.
So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're usadarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
All right, before we go any further, let's go ahead and hear from Ray Tarones, a former world #1 on the Arachnid Pro list back in the early 90s. So let's go ahead and hear from Ray here before we go any further. It was a pleasure to talk to him. Let's hear from him. All right, here with Ray Tarones at the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament in East Moline, Illinois. A lot of years this tournament's been around, huh, Ray?
Yeah, it's been going on probably over 35 years. It's been 30 years here at Leisure Time Billiards. It used to be at a bowling alley down the road, Wells Fargo. They used to put the boards on the lane. Awesome. I mean, we had people from all over. I mean, we even had Somebody from England come over because he was in a steel tournament over there, came down. You know, it's just a fun time. You know, it's friendly, but a lot of great competition. I mean, your best players come around from all over up here. We got people from Texas here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, great turnout.
You're seeing Ram Guevara, and in years past, you've seen so many numerous players come to this tournament. It's an amazing tournament. I mean, just it's laid back atmosphere, a lot of fun being had. Let's be honest, prices are pretty nice too. Can't complain about that, huh?
You know, all the people from Chicago, I have a lot of friends up in Chicago, which is up north farther, and they come down, they go, I just bought 6 beers and I didn't spend $40. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's kind of cool. But they have good food here, and, you know, the hospitality's great. And we all try to accommodate everybody here, Quad Cities, so it's good.
Well, I want to talk about you. You're you're kind of a legend up in this area, from my understanding, huh? What do you say?
You know, in '93, Arachnid had me ranked #1 in the world. I played Team USA for about 6 years. Great adventure. I mean, honestly, I traveled not only for Arachnid, but Merit. Merit had some of the tournaments all around the United States, and we went to a lot of those. My buddy Bill Gay was my doubles partner for years. So, you know, it's fun. I've seen the development and the growth. I kind of laid off, quit traveling after I had my twin boys. My wife had the twins, and I was like, you know, about 6 months, I said, that ain't fair to her. And I said, you know what, no. So we kind of stayed here, and that's it.
There you go. Well, I kind of wanted to discuss here the past, the 90s. We kind of had a good growth of darts. That kind of dipped for a little bit, but the resurgence has been great. What do you think of the game now compared to back then?
You know, there's a lot of great shooters. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think back then even, you know, I played like teams like Australia and England, Germany, great players. Now there's a lot more in the United States. And you know what? Online is definitely why they're doing very well. Personally, I love to play a tournament like this rather than online. That's my preference. But everybody goes, come on, Ray, you got to get in. You know, and I've played a couple online, don't get me wrong. But it's just a different atmosphere. It's a little more fun, I think.
I'm glad you mentioned the online game, because I've always been a big advocate. It's the North American equalizer, I consider it. Because it's too easy to hop online, play somebody you're like, average, or better, rather than somebody maybe that you don't have in your hometown to do so.
Right, and that actually develops them better. It really develops them. I mean, there's a lot of times, I'm going to say like my sons, Raymond and Michael, my twins, and David Johnson, they play online because you know, they can incorporate themselves and play better people. And they love it.
Any final thoughts here before we let you go?
You know what? I'm so glad the game of darts up here is just more pure, and there's no, you know, hassles, and it's fun. And just keep it fun, and your game's going to be good.
There you go. Ray, thanks for chatting with us. We definitely appreciate it.
Well, appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate
All
it.
right, thanks.
Well, there we go. That was a great interview with Ray Terronez here, former world #1 on the Arachnid Pro list, so that's great. But, hey, we don't have a match yet, so we're going to take it on over to Connecticut once again for our coverage of the Miss Connecticut finals there. So how about that, folks? Taking you on over to some steel tip action here just to keep you going and enjoying the action here. Let's hear from Tom and Chris, our commentators over there.
Just had Kyle up here after our little break there talking about how amazing it is to be up here in the booth and how exhilarating this can be with the quality of play that we have here today.
Oh, yeah. He was saying the same thing. He didn't anticipate it being so exciting up here as it is.
I tell people all the time, I look forward to these streams, and you'll be able to catch Chris and myself here next week, right around the same time, 1 o'clock. We will have the Mr. Connecticut of Darts. That is a 32-man field, double elimination, same format you saw here. So that'll be 501 cricket 501 choice. I think we just had our last 4 qualified today, so our field of 32 would be set. It's going to be a great day of darts. I'm looking forward to it. And then something a little different. You'll be able to catch us in 2 weeks on Saturday at the DPNY Grand Finals, where the top 16 there will be taking each other on. You'll be able to catch myself and Jeff down there. We'll have a couple of guest commentators with us that day. I'm looking forward to that as well. See if we can find out who those final 4 gentlemen will be in the Mr. Connecticut of darts. Andrew Margelloni, who I believe was in it last year. J-Rod, John Rodriguez. 67's going to leave her at 24. Pins it for the 91 out.
Great start to this match for Bethany. They both threw a great average there. Where's that? 68 and 62, respectively.
That's a great folks, 91 out.
As these matches go on,
What a check out there from those individuals, but it looks like they accidentally left the music on in the background, so do apologize for that one, but still, some action's better than no action, so I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to let it go out as we wait for a match here to come our way on the streaming side, but we may be coming to a point where we start having to pack up and whatnot. I'm going to try to go get Rick and Nemo with a quick interview here as they're in the hall. So I'm going to try to go run and get an interview with them before we go on with our stream here.
You have, for all the former Mr. Connecticut's in there, you have CDC professionals. You have CDC professionals in Paul Flourhour, in Jimmy Solek, former professionals like Bill Anderson Jr. and Justin Landcraft. Loaded is not a word I use lightly, but that field, absolutely loaded.
it is. The top 32 in the state of Connecticut. We have a great dart.
It's the top
community. Community. I mean, we have a great big community out here.
I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take a chance to make fun of one of my friends who's in it. It's the top 31 and Kevin Sanchez. Kevin, if you are watching, much love to you, your wife, and your son Owen. I can't wait to see you next week.
604, Kevin. We'll make sure we mark that on the stream for you. These guys are going back and forth. Bethany and D. Big close there in 19.
Was just let know by the powers that be. We are also live here on USA Darts.
That's awesome.
So big thank you to Will Stuart.
Great to have all you folks out there watching.
So everybody who's joining us today for this semifinals in the losers bracket, the finals in the losers bracket, and then the finals, thank you for joining us tonight. Unfortunately, with the way we have everything set up, I do not have an opportunity to check chat up here in the booth. So I do apologize that I cannot be with you guys chatting this week. We will find a way to fix it for next week. But for right now, unfortunately, I am not able to see your. If you have any messages in chat, I do apologize. Do know that you have everybody from production here. You are in our thoughts. Thank you for joining us for this wonderful event.
Yeah, glad we can be part of your weekend here. Great weekend at darts here for Connecticut.
And an absolutely terrible weather day, so
Absolutely.
Stay warm, stay dry, watch some darts.
And just think, you could be here. Just get to those qualifiers, and you could be in this event, Mr. or Mrs.
After a hot start by both Dee and Bethany, you see them slowing down a little bit. As I say that, Dee with a 5 hit on 16s. Like we were saying earlier to Kyle, can't say anything in the booth, positive or negative. It will play out the opposite way.
And after losing that first leg, Dee is looking to capitalize on this.
I don't know if we could take the zoom in on Bethany's dart flights there again. She has the most inappropriate dart flights I've ever seen.
She is a character, both on and off the line.
If you have not had a chance to meet any of the wonderful women that are playing here, please, I do encourage you. If you are a female competitor, if you do play locally or far away, we do have the open events. Please make the trek out. It is worth it. You will have fun at these events. I guarantee it. They are amazing competitors. They're amazing people. So please, if you do have a chance for any of these open events, they are posted online. Make the trip out to TCB in North Haven or wherever it may be held, and come
and
see.
They're pretty well run for the most part, right? They're kept moving. You know, nobody's hanging around too long.
We started this a little bit after 1 today. It's just about 6 o'clock. You know, we're just under the 5-hour mark here on stream, and we're talking about getting into the finals for a double elimination tournament. Really well ran today. You know, and it's very tight on time in the tournament. I think it's been a very well-run tournament today. Big shout-out to Vinny Rotolo Jr. and Pete McHugh, who were running the tournament all day long. Pete McHugh was just telling us he wanted to wish a happy anniversary to his wife, as it is their anniversary today of 17 years. As you see, D evening this up with a 1-1 with a bullseye there.
Nice starts there out of D. Those last couple of rounds to the line for her, she was right on, just slow and easy, hitting what she wanted. All evened up here. Now it's going to be a best of 3.
Yeah, and like I said, it's such a relief when you lose that first one to come back and take the second one. You know, you kind of get a chance to exhale and say, all right,
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm not going to get whitewashed. This isn't going to be, you know, this is at least, I'm seeing another 0-1.
Great darts out of Bethany there. Nice start.
Yeah, and after D breaking her throw in cricket, this is exactly what you wanted. This is exactly what Bethany needed. She needed to take back control of this cricket to start off.
Nice pick there.
I think that's a single.
No, it's a trip.
Is it a trip?
Yeah. Second? Yeah.
Couldn't tell if that was above or below the line.
I watched it.
You know, so we talked earlier about Bethany's strategy in cricket. And she's up by 40 points. She needs to win this cricket. And she wastes a dart at 18 that should be thrown at points, in my opinion. She needs a miracle triple to close the 18 there. And she doesn't hit it. And, you know, yeah, she closes it with the next 3 darts. D didn't make her pay, but now you're talking about she could be up 60.
Yeah.
I just don't see her.
I do understand and do feel what you're saying there. She definitely looks to advance before the point. Not sure why, but you know, that's her MO, and she sticks to it so far.
See, that's out, and she had to stop her rhythm. I would have gone right to 20s with that second dart. And now D's going to have 2 darts at a 20.
She was looking to close the 18.
She was looking to close the 18s with the 1 mark.
Close.
Yeah,
easy
I
close.
don't disagree with her.
Ideally, there would be point, close point, and then go at the 20 next round if possible. Bethany with 120 there. Gives her the point advantage. D gets it right back. All 3. Is it 5 or 3? 5. Nice round there for D. Forcing Bethany all 20s here.
I mean, even she needs 5. I think she only hit 2. Now D with a chance to close 20s and 18s and keep the point lead. Like the force field around those 20s.
It did feel to me like it was 18 there for the one. The point, close point. She resets there for the third dart, and she trips.
Needed to pick that trip, but she's still down in points.
But right there.
And that's a close of 20, and that's a close of 18, and that's another point. So that's going to be a 21 point, close of 20, close of 18. Great freaking darts by D.
She closed at 17s.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that there.
Right, because it was in the one bowl.
Yeah.
She's upset she didn't get that.
Yeah, she fell into the sevens there. And you see D trying to pile on the points there.
Forces 2 bowls if needed.
Well,
at that
yeah,
time.
yeah, you know, and now Bethany only throws the 115.
Right, so D can go at
Yeah,
15s
yeah.
until she needs another. She's staying there.
You know, I listen, I like that.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Make Bethany catch you in points.
You don't close, go to point. Yep. D throwing a 2-5 right now, and Bethany a 2-2. There's one. Just a bit outside there.
And
Nice
there's
darts.
4, 7.
Great turn there for D. As many bowls as you can get, Bethany. Oh, building a wall around it.
Oh. Just underneath. Deep and on fire, picking it up here.
Doubles open.
Oh, you know, with a 112-point lead, you go with the Bulls. Go for the
Yeah,
win.
yeah.
There's one. Yeah, you're starting to run out. Bethany's run out of those times where the ones are going to matter. She's got to hit 4 and 5. You know, D just needs 2 at some point here.
I think that might be blocking her a bit.
Yeah, she's still trying to lay up on top of it. Both of them seem to having a little bit of bullseye trouble here. And Bethany hits a single and closes 15s.
Yep.
So Bethany would still need 6 bullseyes here.
Oh, nice dart.
Never mind. D going to take the second one.
Nice first start there. Left it wide open for her to play the second one.
She walked it. She walked it the right way towards the center of the board. And now we'll go back to 0-1. 16 17s hit by D there. 16. Bethany to start first here in 0-1. And after winning that first 0-1, you know, is she rattled a little bit?
She didn't throw terrible there. She threw well. She just didn't. She wasn't picking a lot of triples. Rattle. Yeah. I mean, are you concerned? Yeah, you're concerned a little bit. But anybody is. You know, you get up and you line up and you throw and.
You know, it's so hard in such a short format to sit there and say to yourself, "All right, now I gotta do it."
In this, What round is this for these ladies here, right?
You know,
this is like the sixth match.
This is going to be. So, it's a long day.
Yep. It's a war of attrition as well, right?
But we talked about it earlier with Maryland. You know, she's not going to have any. There's going to be no wear down in Maryland. I don't know how many darts Bethany throws, how many darts Dee throws. What are their endurance like? How do they stay? Do they still find the triples? Can they find the doubles? You know.
But these ladies here are still hovering about 50 average for both of them.
All righty, just a quick update here. Folks, we will have a matchup here in just a second from East Moline, Illinois, and our Stupid Juice coverage. As you can see, a few individuals getting ready for action here. But I figured I'd just keep you guys entertained with some of that action from Connecticut here for the Miss CT Finals. Always love getting to throw some ladies up there. And you will see there's some discrepancies with this feed, our feed. There's a little bit of a difference. Just because Jeff's kind of new to this thing. He's learning as well as Tom and Chris are great commentators as well. They're kind of getting underway with their side of things. So, we're going to work on getting more alike and similar, maybe looking more like that traditional PDC style format. But for right now, we just said, yeah, stream it if you want to, buddy. And here we go. More action is better action. So if you want to watch this coverage, you can go over to Eagle Eye Sports on Facebook or YouTube. Eagle Eye Sports Network on YouTube will help you for that one, so you guys can watch the action as it happens. So, yeah, there you go. We'll keep it right here for just a second before we hop on over to our mixed triples match, which should be underway in any moment.
Looking for 157's an out, but 20 double 20 here. All right, needs a 19. Okay, double 20. Hits it, pins it.
To a fifth game. Great darts there from Bethany. What was that average?
That's going to be above a 60 because she was shooting a 63 going into it. So a 60 out won't drop it below a 60. So that's a fantastic. And she finds the bull.
Fantastic round for Bethany there. Bethany to start first.
Bethany's going to start first here. You see the friends and co-captains giving each other a hug. 301. In the 2 games of 501, Bethany shot a 67. Hey, third dart in. So Bethany's going to be in with her third dart, double 15. That puts an immense amount of pressure on D. Now all Bethany has to do is just keep scoring down. She can't worry about whether or not D gets in with her next 3 darts. No. 55's a good round. Keep that downward pressure. Make her think about how she has to get in.
Bring it down, bring it down. Name of the game, right?
Here we go. More entertainment from the soft tip side as we get underway with another matchup from East Moline, Illinois, and our coverage of the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament. Let me check out where we're at on the CompuSport app here for this matchup. This is a winner's side, top 4. So triple threat, Bob McCoy, Carolyn Gucci, and Larry Keith. Taking shoot. Casey Jones, Kyle Kuhlman, and Sharon Sontag. And that is not shoot, by the way. You can guess what that one is. But for us, it's going to be shoot. that time in the evening where people start to bid adieu and head on down the road. See that open double out here for our format. 2 out of 3. Get a little scoreboard action there. McCoy needs to fill her up. It's a promising first start. And it is a 150. Look at this from Carolyn. Great stuff to leave the 50. Bob should be able to clean this up here. Yep, does so. As a triple threat gets one on the board, 1-0. Sharon kind of hitting that wall. Maybe she's feeling a little bit tired after the weekend. I certainly am. And people assume like I didn't do anything yesterday either with our lapse of internet to put on a live feed. But that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. We were still able to do some recorded matches and capture some content. You saw we did an interview with Ray Torones Also did an interview with Dennis Sandin. We had some cool 9-dart challenge videos that we did as well. Happy to add those to our content portfolio. So look for those in the coming weeks. Dustin Holt, Garrett Rakowski participating in those ones. How did Todd and Dustin do? Bradley Smith is asking. I'm going to be honest with you. Off the top of my head, I'm just blanking on who Todd is. But Dustin, if you're in regards to Dustin Holt, he did okay. I think you would have felt like he should have came out a little bit better in certain events. Sharon pointing, giving some love. She knows that was a big round. She's just waving, saying, "You gonna look at me or what?" Oh my gosh, what was that from Larry Keith back there? I don't know what that was, but if you call that dancing, Larry, you are very mistaken, sir. Todd Moore. I am not sure on that one, sir. I am not sure. Sharon's like, oh, come on, oh. Winner, chicken dinner, triple threat takes it here in this one. Now I'm going to go talk to Larry Keith about those atrocious dance moves before we go any further, and you can see him in full effect right here, folks. Oh, my gosh, Larry, get a new hobby, my guy. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. USA Darts coverage of the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament will continue in just a moment's time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your king-queen seat for mixed triples here is what we've got for you. Unlucky, can you spare $1? Dustin Holt, Tasha Nicole, and Todd Moore. So there's Mr. Todd Moore. Take on the triple threat team, Bob McCoy, Carolyn Gucci, and Larry Keith. I know we had an individual in here in our chat asking about Todd Moore. Well, there he is, guys. There he is, hanging out with this one, looking for the king seat. There we go. Get our score line there. Gotta find it, Todd. Finds it with the last. Bob looking for the 150, gets it. Leaves a finish of a 161 as well. Hand D. Larry getting the first look here. Gets him down to a 75, a reasonable amount. Well, it's not an out, but, or not, she didn't go out, but it's a 48 check here, which should be pretty reasonable. For Kyle. Frank asking a question here. Said, no one can answer my question. Well, I didn't see it, bud. Sorry. Said, why is it called Stupid Juice? Honestly, I have no idea. Good question. I know that they got some dang good drink prices. But I don't know if that's why it's called that or not. I think it was actually called something different, if I'm not mistaken. At the first inklings of this, from what Ray said in his interview, it used to be held at a bowling alley. Actually, they held the dartboards on the actual lanes themselves, and did it that way. So pretty cool. Go ahead and change that score line there. Triple threat, 1-0. Susie Sharp says, because it's another stupid tournament and everyone drunk you on the juice. That could be it, honestly. That could be it. There very well could be it. The good saying for it. But it has been one that every year seems to get a good turnout, and people always talk about the tournament. So attendance is down just a hair this year, a little bit, but it's been around for so long. I mean, I think this is 35th plus year that this has happened, so definitely been around for a while. And I think they've tried to stream it one time in the past. I thought it was no times bad, but I think they've tried to stream it one time in the past and it just didn't work out for them. So we're happy to actually bring you some coverage here from the Quad Cities. Doink says, what's your thoughts on QC? So I'm assuming Quad Cities. You know, kind of cool. You know, every town's a little bit set up different. Something that I'm not used to, for sure. But it's kind of cool. I mean, when you think about it, being that close to a border and being, you know, pretty much in one, it's called Quad Cities, but in one big town, I guess, one big area that's in between states. So hop across the state lines, and maybe that has certain benefits in Illinois. Hop over to Iowa, maybe that has certain benefits in Iowa. I know that there's a few casinos in Iowa. I think there's a casino in Illinois as well. Bally's, I believe it is, not too far away. But at the same time, maybe each has their own good things and bad things. I did try some Quad City pizza. Pretty good. Guess they have their own unique pizza style here. Guess it's crumbled sausage kind of style. Pretty good. Pretty good. I do believe we're going to have about another hour of coverage for you at least, maybe an hour and 30. We'll see. Dasha not happy with herself there. She's actually she's not real keen on playing on the stream. I'll be 100% honest. She always seems to say she throws her worst on the stream. But look at that. Winner, winner. You get it anyways. Unlucky on the board. 1-1 here. As she manages to right the wrongs of the first dart. what just happened there, but popping off the flights and whatnot. Okay. See a good friendship there with Dustin and Bob, giving each other a big old hug. Dustin's just an overall solid guy. He's keen on that one, you know, showing his appreciation. Dustin with a hat. Oh, my goodness. The Eagles getting stomped right now by San Francisco. Just checking all the old scores here. Chiefs play this evening, 7:20. Hopefully we can see some of that match. We do have to tear down still before we head on down the road tomorrow. An 8-hour drive back to Wichita, Kansas. Next stream for us, or for me, will be Las Vegas Open in January. Looking forward to putting on a production for that one. But I believe Jeff McMahon will have Mr. CT next week, as well as the DPNY Grand Finals coming up on USA Darts in the coming weekend or two. So be on the lookout for those. Sorry, I was just getting a announcement in the background. I'm going to listen to that one real quick. So we're showing some appreciation for everyone. Getting a little gritty here. Larry may have to hit this 1-5-2. Yeah, I was thinking 51-51 for Bull. Double seven. Oh, man. Not at the intended target. Going to go to Carolyn with 70 remaining. Oh. Back and forth, back and forth. Who's going to be the one to take the title? Is it going to be Dustin Holt here, needing double three? I don't see him splitting, but may. Yeah. Go right at it. Oh. And he leaves a single three, and that can be difficult. That fat one, double one. We'll even get a look. With Bob coming up, I'm going to say 20% chance, if that he comes back up. Double 16. Yep, 2-dart check out for Bob McCoy as he takes the leg here in this one. Dustin feels like he shoulda, coulda, woulda had that one, but unfortunately did not. So there we go. That is your king seat match for this mixed triples action. Let me do a quick refresh here, see where we're at. Looks like we're entering the top 8 area of our stream. So we're going to be waiting just a second. I'm going to take you on over to Connecticut with our Eagle Eye Dart stream of the Miss Connecticut action here. So it looks like we just had a leg winner. It looks like it's 2-2 tie now, or maybe a 3-1. Let me check here before we get going. Yeah, 2-2 tie here. So let's take it on over to Tom and Chris, your commentators in Connecticut, for this action.
That looks at Bethany if I had to call it. So we'll see what they said. Yeah, they gave it to Bethany.
I would say 301's a good gauge of where they want to end up at the end. She's looking in, so that's
bottom right of the board, double 10.
She likes that double 6, double 10
Right
combo.
in.
So
yeah,
that's why she goes for the 40. It's James Wade-esque, Michael Smith-esque.
We
Leaving
saw
the 40 not because she likes tops, but she likes double 10.
We saw Tessa last time really struggle with her in against Maryland in 301, going, I think, at least 6 rounds before getting in.
Once she got in, she came down, though. She
Yeah,
scored
but she
very
can't
strong.
afford to take that much time.
Yeah, I
to
don't. Yeah,
get it.
giving Bethany that much time.
Yeah. This is game 5, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta put your foot on the gas.
All right, so we've seen her throw the 6 darts at tops. If I know her, she's now going to try to go at like that 13-6 wedge to try to get in. If not, I'm going to yell at her sufficiently when we are done here.
I mean, for those who don't play, if anybody's watching, it's generally easier to adjust your left-right than your weight, as they call it. Weight as in how vertical up and down you throw. So a lot of times you'll see people shoot on those 13, 6, 10 or 14, 11, 8 to take advantage of the long vertical and fall into it. Because 301's about getting in. It's not how big you get in. It's about getting in.
And there she pins the 20 after moving for that first one. Angry dart with that last one for 52.
Scored.
Yeah, Vinny, I'm a person who always go with that 16 for an in, and then if I'm not in with my first 3 darts, I like going for that 13-6 wedge.
Yep.
Just because if I'm up or down, I have that vertical option there.
After denying it for the longest
on
time,
that.
after denying it for the longest time, double 18 is my sweet spot.
I like that. I'll shoot that double 14 all day. I call it the $1 million for one double.
Yep.
That's my double 14. Double 10, close second. But
41 scored, 72 left.
A big round out of Tessa, she can be right back to her.
good strategy for a top shooter here for Bethany is to go at that 16.
Yep.
Trip 16 leaves you double 12.
52. 32.
Game! 72 out. Congratulations to Bethany.
Great darts there.
Moving on. Amazing
1,
checkout.
2,
72.
and
Pop, pop, pop,
3.
as Wayne Martle would say.
We talked about how, if you're Tessa, how you can't waste those darts early on.
Absolutely.
And you saw, 3 rounds of empty darts. Tessa Carmelowitz is going to be your third place finisher.
Yes, she is.
For her first showing there in the Mrs. Connecticut. I think that's a great showing for her.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to seeing more darts and more from her in these type of tournaments. You see all the love that everybody's giving her, giving Bethany. Bethany now with a tall task. You can see her
No
back
pun
there
intended.
sipping some water.
I
Listen,
think she just took on the tall task.
yeah, she just did take on the tall task. But this is now the final. This is Maryland the Gun Show Lund versus Bethany Martellata. Bethany has to do not the impossible, but the difficult. She has to beat Maryland twice. So she has to beat her the first time in the 501 cricket 501 choice. And then if she wins the first one, she's got to do it again.
Right, and we're bringing in Big Joe McFarland, Big Mac as they call him. He's going to step up and take over the finals on the scoreboard.
Nice.
Saw him scoring earlier. It looks like he'll be taking over for his wife, Carrie, who was knocked out earlier.
Not going to lie, I did it last year. My back is killing me today. And he offered, so I'm not going to turn it down.
Great showing out of Carrie today.
I'm going to head back down, prep, get a photo for Tessa, congratulate her, give her her winnings. Keep it up, gentlemen.
We'll see you.
Great job.
We'll see you sometime during the finals.
Absolutely. I'll come back up.
Well, there we go, folks. How about that? A little finals action coming your way on Eagle Eye Sports. Pretty cool. You can watch that action over there, Facebook or YouTube page for that. So if you got an extra device, pop it on. Go watch. For us, we got more mixed triples action coming your way here next from the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament in East Moline, Illinois. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go check with the tournament director. I think we should have a match available here in just a second, but we're going to take you on over to Connecticut for the finals of the CT women's event there. So we'll hop on over there and take you back on our way when we have a match here in just a second. So we'll do that now with your commentators, Tom Ottaviano and Chris, I believe it's Rogers.
17 in point and close to 16 in point, and you know, try to get your more marks that you can close on. Frustration becoming a little more shown. They're showing a little bit more frustration on them.
I think it's fatigue on some of the players. It's been a long day, a lot of darts.
As
nice
you say
pick.
that, yeah, there's Maryland with a 5.
Nice pick there, yep.
Oh, that's the wrong triple there. And that's the right triple, though. A good answer of 5 is definitely 4 19s. Maryland going to need another 17. Okay.
Bethany up 2 points
Yeah,
right
Bethany
now.
up 2 points, just needs 117. Now
There
she
it
should
is.
go 19. There it is. Oh, just misses that trip.
Yeah, just one there. There was a situation there where I would have thought the 19's at that.
Just a small correction, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's out. I think that's on the other side of the wire.
It will.
Only 116 there for Maryland. Yeah. Here's where I'm not even thinking about throwing a triple 16. I'm just trying to throw it right above that double 16 wire. Just trying to do exactly what Bethany did there. 2 right in the fat part of the 16. Not trying to do anything fancy. Just trying to take my lead and get on to 15s. I've seen this look from Maryland before. It's the same look that she had in the finals in Waterbury. She starts piling on herself, and she's got to find a way to take a deep breath, reset mentally, and come back in this game.
That'll help. Even better.
Seven hits always help. 305 to 266.
Oh, could not find the.
And hey, listen, the same thing I just said about Maryland now applies to Bethany. She's walking away. You saw her frustration there. You know, not boil over. You know, but
close on the 15.
Oh no, that's a point on the 15 for Maryland, and you know, that's now 320. She's now Bethany's going to need a triple 19 here.
And she gets it.
Single 15? Trip 15 to close it.
Let's go to Bulls.
All right. She closes 19, makes this a bull race. It's going to be 4-3 with Bethany needing 3. Maryland's going to need 4. There's the first one. So Bethany going to need 2 here. Maryland going to need 4. We've seen her with a 4. There's
Double.
2.
2 more? Surely you got it in you.
We've seen her, the proclivity for the double bullseye out of Maryland Lund.
Still wide open
Can
for
she
you.
find it? Oh, that's a single. A 3-cork.
Great darts out of Maryland there.
Can Bethany find 2? There's one. Needs one here.
One more.
Finds it!
Ooh. Let's even it all up. Wow, great match there between those ladies.
You could see the relief. The relief out of her on that bullseye was palpable.
On to the next leg of cricket. Bethany starting off, closing those 20s out.
Maryland breaks Bethany. Bethany breaks Maryland. Now the game is back in Bethany's throw. Can Bethany hold on? Oh, boy. Whew. What a pick with that last dart.
Great pick. Each got a mark now. Bethany right at 20. Oh,
We've seen this out of her.
All right.
We've seen this out of her all day long. Not going right at the score. Throws the first dart, throws the second one. Now Maryland with a chance to take the point lead here. What does Maryland do? Takes a flyer at the trip 20. I don't hate that.
It's not bad. I do understand, too, if you're going to stay right there.
There's one. Now, what is she? There's another one. Can she close?
She
Big
did.
close. But 2 points is 2 points. Like, yeah, I understand
bowl.
2 points is
One bowl.
it makes it a bowl, but
Look, you see with that first start, Maryland was going to close that right
Yep.
away. Stop that scoring avenue.
you can see the frustration starting to creep in for Maryland again. You know, she kind of righted the ship with the 7 hit in the last game, and now all of a sudden, you know, this round doesn't go the way that she wanted it to. And slowly that frustration creeping in. See if she can find a way to center herself again here. You know, we saw her do it. Can she find a way to do it again? That'll cut off the 20s. That's
Right.
it. I don't know if that's what she was aiming at, but
From her reaction, I don't think it was. But great close.
hey, listen,
Great
sometimes
close.
it's better to be lucky than good. And if that's not what she was aiming for, that's some great fallout for her.
I don't know. I was just trying to go off her reaction. It looked like she was quite as surprised as everyone else.
Both of these ladies. Pressure is on.
Big dart.
Does she stay up there? Nope, she's moving. No, she's going right back
yeah,
at it.
she's looking for a better angle.
With the way that, with where that first one was, if you're going to go back at it, why take a step back? Go right at it. You just filled up. And now you're Bethany and you're chasing? Oh, okay. All right, all right. Bethany hits the 217s. You can see Maryland trying to pile on the points here. Interesting opportunity here for Bethany as you see that. Closes the 18s, 217s here, and she's back in business. Needs to find a trip.
Oh,
I think that's out.
it is.
Yep. See if Maryland can find a close to the 17s here. There's one. There's two. It's only two.
Right.
Bethany with a shot here. She can, if she hits two, it's her game.
I was going to say she
There's
needs
one.
2. All
There's
of them.
two.
All of them.
Do it again. There's 3.
For those just tuning in here, this is the Miss CT Finals on our Eagle Eye Sports platform, live from the TCB bar in Connecticut. So good stuff there, as it looks like he's suffering from some DC issues there, but still bringing you coverage. From our perspective, we got a match getting ready to happen on board number 2. They had, I guess it's board number 38, streaming board number 2 for us. So we'll look for that action here in just a second as they finish their warm-ups. So,
but that 6 puts all the pressure on Bethany.
We'll let this one play out for a little bit, get back to commentary and our matches in just a second.
Oh, I think that's going to be 125 to 136.
Yep.
So just needs a 17. There's a 17. 16 for more points.
And
16
another.
for more points. Bethany's got to go 15s. Needs 6 of them. There's, I think, 1. That's only going to be 1 there. Not going to be any help.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
There's a close. And Bethany is going to need a preponderance of bullseyes. A boatload. What I'm saying, folks, is she needs to hit some red eyes.
Back the truck up and fill it up.
And that's going to be a big 0.
Couldn't get into the bay there.
Maryland here with an opportunity to take her throw and go up 2-1. No fallout, no points, nothing there. That's interesting. There's one bull. There's one bull.
You see her disappointment with that last dart.
Yeah, she still needs 2 to close, 2 to point. So she needs 4 bullseyes. And, you know, Maryland can score on 15s and 16s. But Bethany doesn't have darts in hand to win the game yet. There's 1. There's 2 to close. Now is when we start getting into theory. Does Maryland know that Bethany, if she doesn't point, that Bethany has darts in hand to win the game?
I'm sure she does.
She's got a point here. Okay. Bethany, double bull, trip 16, single 15. She has darts in hand. Not anymore. Needs to find a bull. Can't even fall out into something that's open to get a close there.
All over it.
Maryland's been struggle busting on the bulls here, though. Hits a 15. That'll get her some points. That'll be 170.
Okay, folks, just a reminder, pull up your extra device, watch that action from the CT or Miss CT Finals over on Eagle Eye Sports, if you feel so like you would like to. I mean, it's a good matchup there. Thanks to Tom Ottaviano, Chris Rogers, and Jeff McMahon for bringing us the action from Connecticut. For us, we're about to get underway here with this matchup. I believe it's our 6th place matchup. Yes, 5th, 6th. Fancy Red Pesos versus Shoot. So I'm going to put on the score line. I'm actually going to get payouts for this event real quick because I need to do that as well before we get underway. But we should start any moment here with this action. Be right back. Sorry for the delay. Here we go. Got our payouts. This is Fancy Red Pesos and Aw Shoot. Fancy Red Pesos is Gil, Kelly, and Mike. And Shoot is Casey Jones, Kyle Kuhlman, and Sharon Sonatag. So here is your payouts as follows. First, 420. Second, 300. Third is 210. Fourth is 120. $75 for your fifth, sixth teams. So loser of this one would take home 75 Bones Malones. Quick thank you once again to all our tournament staff as well as the normal staff here at the Leisure Time Billiards and Games. Put on a good tournament here. No denying that. I highly think you guys should be in attendance for years to come. Todd Hay saying, did we film yesterday? We recorded yesterday. We recorded a good amount of matches, actually. So what had happened is we started our stream Friday, no issues, had a good upload speed, and we were taking too much bandwidth is what I know was happening. So we talked to the, when we came in Saturday, started the stream, checked my speeds. We were at like nowhere near the speeds we were the previous day. So contacted the internet provider. They told me that it was my router, which was the issue. And I said, no. This is your guys' issue. I know for a fact. And then we come in today and right back where we were on Friday night. So exactly what I thought had happened. But they weren't being any help for us. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We still were able to capture some content. I recorded some interviews. We recorded some cool 9-dart challenges with Dustin Holt, Garrett Rikowski. Look out for those. And then we also recorded some good matches, including our finals of our pro and of our open mixed last night. Doink saying Mediacom is a joke, but they're the only real option around here for solid internet. You know, I kind of heard that from a few individuals yesterday that Mediacom is absolutely no help at all when it comes to internet help. So, you know, we've maybe looked at outsourcing our own internet, but the thing is man, the right proper internet speeds that we need is just a little expensive, and by a little expensive, you're talking $200 plus a month, which it's doable, but man, is it tough. So we'll kind of look at what we should do for that one, but you know, we only experience stuff like this maybe twice, 3 times a year max out of all the events that we've been able to provide. So usually a stable internet is available at most of our tournaments. But nonetheless, big shout out to the staff for understanding what was going on yesterday. They were right behind me, saying, yeah, well, this is definitely got to be an issue with Mediacom. So no harm, no foul. They were understanding us to say, hey, do what you can do, record those matches, and we'll go there. Caleb said, when will the interview with Ray be coming out? Actually, we played it earlier on in the stream. So if you're on YouTube, you can kind of play back and catch that interview. I got an 8-hour drive tomorrow on Monday back home, and I'll be working on content probably Tuesday evening. I got the kiddo on Tuesday, so probably Tuesday evening throughout the rest of the week. So I also spoke with Dennis Sandin as well, which is a good one. So a few individuals that you all would like to see. Yeah, Jimmy letting us know it's shoot 1-0. Yeah, that's what I was just about to change, as I noticed that myself. I didn't put in that bottom score line when I produced that scoreboard there, so apologies for that one. As Kyle will step in with the 1-7-5. And you're the one-man band this weekend without the help of your trusted sidekicks and Ryan Mooningham, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira, and so on and so forth. A little bit difficult to control everything when you're trying to do production and commentate. Fernando asking, how did trips go? Well, sir, we've got trips going on right now as we're still underway. This is the top 6 match here as we start to eyeball the conclusion of our dart tournament here this weekend. If I will put a link in the bracket, Fernando, if you do want to check out the brackets for mixed triples. Let me do that right now. That will tie us up 1-1. There you go, Fernando. That link is in the chat for you. Looks like it didn't take for me. Let me do that again for you. Will I saying, will y'all coming to the Buckeye Open next weekend? That is a no. We will not be at the Buckeye Open next weekend. Unfortunate, but I'm going to be honest. I'm going to spend some time with the family. I've been needing to do that for a little while now, and it's time that Will gets a good month off for our next gig, month and a week or so. Along with Miss on tag, are excited for Michigan this year in the college football playoffs. This could be the year for the Blue. We had a good discussion back there, and we were kind of getting rowdy. I didn't know she got rowdy like that, but man, she got it. That former basketball player mentality came out and shared there. Want a little bit more from that one. Have to come up with a valuable few darts here, or oh, shoot's looking for the win. They're out in front by just a little. Great shots from Rydeen. Big 150. Keeps them in the mix. Keeping it interesting, KC. Signature ghost throw, Scotty Kirshner style. He kind of set himself, like lift and then set himself before he throws. That's kind of a unique deal to do. Kind of Bob Anderson does almost the same thing. Bull first dart was that option there. Leaves herself at 22. And there we go. Rydeen takes it out for the win as they will advance into the next round. Fancy red pesos. Good stuff indeed. And over on the Miss CT Finals, it looks like we've got a winner too. So if you're wanting to check out that action, go over to Eagle Eye Sports and you can watch that round up or round out their coverage there over on that platform. But for us, we got a few more matches coming your way. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. USA Darts coverage of the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament will continue in just a moment's time. Okay, first off, extremely sorry for not commentating these last two, but I had somebody in here who was definitely wanting to commentate that was in no shape or form to try to do that. So we just kept the mics off. Let's just put it that way. We just kept the mics off, okay? So no harm, no foul. I figured I'd just let it play out. Rather safe than sorry, but here we go. Last leg decider for this one. Your teams are unlucky. Can you spare $1? Or sorry, no, this is actually your 4th place match. So this is Byron's Bullets and Fancy Red Pesos playing here. We still have the 3rd place and then the finals to go. Unlucky, can you spare me $1 is going to be your 3rd place team. So in the finals is going to be Triple Threat, which is Bob McCoy, Carolyn Gucci, and Larry Keith. Okay. So there we go. Susie, 3 laughy faces. Yeah, I wasn't gonna take that risk, Susie, because it wasn't looking pretty here for a second. It was rather demanding for commentary. And I was like, no, please not. Garrett helping out Mike, giving him his barrel there. Appreciate it, Jason. Thank you very much. Like I said, I was in like full mode of not letting this happen. So I definitely was not. I was kind of looking for the break opportunity to jump back on the mic, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Try to be as professional as possible. 24 tops. Or trip 10 for double 15, I guess. I don't know why people fancy the double 15 and more predominantly soft tip than steel tip, but to each their own. All right, Mike, double 9. Unless he chooses to split here. He will not, but now it's double 2. And he gets it with the last. The team of Fancy Red Pesos will move on into the 3rd place match. $120 for Fancy Red Pesos, or sorry, for Byron's Bullets. $210 on the line in our 3rd place match. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with more action here in just a moment as we round out our coverage from the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament here in East Moline, Illinois. We'll be right back. All right, let's end our coverage here with a doozy. What do you say? Let's end it with a good one as we get underway with our mixed triples final. The final match of our Stupid Juice 2023 dart tournament here. We kicked everybody out of the streaming area so I could give this one a whirl. This is a triple threat taking on Unlucky. Can you spare $1? I actually want to put that on the counter. Triple threat is your king-queen seat holder, folks. So a reminder on that one. You're fine. I just put it on first for this final. So just a reminder that Bob, it's Bob, Carolyn, and Larry, and it's always crazy how many times you can look at this and still not get the dang names right. And then Unlucky King Spirit Darla is Dustin, Tasha, and Todd on this one. So well, Larry going to have to do a number here in order to whittle himself down, but even that's going to probably not be enough. Unlucky looking promising for the first leg win here. So you can consider them lucky, not unlucky. 8 for tops. And Tasha gets it. Let me tell you what, folks. She doesn't like being on stream. And she's had 2 decent checkouts on the stream. So now, granted, just simple 2-darters, but someone's got to hit it. Yeah, exactly. Eric Ludke joining me in the booth for just a second back here as we just kind of watch along and whatnot. Just kind of talking life. As you can see. Yeah, setting the tone here for the start for sure. I mean, and you can see, I mean, see for yourself. The ladies are starting in this mixed triples format. I like it. I love it, honestly. Just shows the importance of that lady in the group. And that if you're going to be following along with that women's challenger series, same thing will happen there. The lady's going to start diddle and start. So that's going to be a massive factor in the format of that one. Fun fact, when we first started the CSC, and granted, it actually started before we did, but when me and Sean started and Nick started the CSC, We've had a 300% increase in viewership from then to now. It's nuts. It's nuts. Yeah, it's. Eric says it's mostly because of commentary. What really it is the play that happens. The commentary is just a.
I think it's mostly the commentary. I think the play is really
Oh, it's just a crapshoot what you're going to get with the commentary. I mean, you got one guy yelling "Boom goes the dynamite" 74 times, and another guy going, "Oh my God, just stop." Oh. Oh man. Here we go. Yeah, neck and neck. 408, 407 here.
Here's where the women decide the match, right?
Yep.
When you're this tight, it's about who your woman is. They are phenomenal.
Carolyn and Tasha are both two good shots. There's no denying that. I think Tasha's biggest enemy is her own, the 6 inches in between her ears, because she talks herself out of a lot of things. But if she can figure that out, she's going to be quite all right.
So she just rushed up and go.
Yeah. She rushed up there for sure.
The lady before her throws a ton, and she's rushing up there just to slow down.
Yep.
Slow down. There's not a time limit here, right?
I agree. I agree.
There's not a time limit. You don't have to rush up and get it.
So,
Get up, relax, and go.
I've said this before in previous streams, but me and Dustin have played each other on a couple occasions and whatnot. Me and Dustin, if we don't watch it, me and Dustin will get in a turn and burn fest where it's just we're just going. By the time I'm off the board, he's already releasing his dart. Same for me, you know. So, and you can get slipped in that rhythm easily.
A rhythm thrower, I get it.
Mechanical throwers, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to rush to start.
Yes.
You're a rhythm thrower.
Yep.
You don't have to rush.
Nope. You can take your time, get into the Aki, and then do your business. Yes.
So, and just because
You don't.
she throws a ton doesn't mean you have to rush up and try to throw.
Yep.
You can just play the game, get comfortable, and then throw your ball.
Yeah.
And then you can throw them as fast as you want once you're comfortable.
Well said, Eric. Eric in the background, just letting us know. He's like, you can rush to the Aki, but it doesn't necessarily help you if you just take your time and then go about your business, whether you're a rhythm or a mechanical thrower. Either way is just fine. But look at this from Carolyn, 50 for the win. Ooh, come on, And I noticed I didn't put the scoreboard on there. This is actually a 1-1 score line here, folks. Slouching one more time is Will. Let's see what Bob can do to work his way around that. Below. Ooh. Yeah, outside there for Bob is unlucky. He's going to have the throw here. And if they can win this leg, they'll force a double dip set. Oh, my gosh. Dustin and Tasha. Ooh. Ooh.
See, she's trying to get herself set. Deep breath, relax. Now throw your darts. Whatever it is, throw.
Yeah. Fun fact, Dustin Holt is drinking a beer this evening, a root beer, an IBC root beer. I saw the bottle in his hand, and I literally was like, whoa, what's going on here? Because Dustin doesn't do that, you know. And I went over, and I was like, are you kidding me? What are you doing? Oh. I felt she would be feeling it after that big round. Yeah, blood in the water for sure. Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about.
It's not a production. You do what you do. You know you're going to miss.
There he goes. Good recovery here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That'll work.
Abaquai is one of my favorites. Like nothing bothers him.
And this is the thing. Nothing bothers him. He's got a smooth, relaxed throw.
Like, his face don't change.
Not at all. Not at all. And you don't. He'll maybe do something after the second dart, but he really stays true to the throw the whole time. And I've admitted on the stream numerous times this weekend, Bob, I did not know until Shark Tank this year. And that's the thing about it. I walked up to him. I was like, dude, how long have you been playing? He's like, 30 years. I just took some time off. I said, well, no, duh. Like, you're riding a bike right now, man.
So we played in a tournament. I played against him in Florida. And at the end of the day, after the match, Eric, good job, whatever. And I made a friendship with him. And he's just one of the nice guys, right? He's one of the nice guys. And so we were talking about things this weekend. Just discussed it. I sent him a message after his win on Friday night. I said, hey, great darts, man. I stayed up on stream. You know, I was like, great darts. And when I got back to the facility, to the venue, and good shot. I'll go ahead and hit it one more. Oh, that's
Good 150 there. Great 150.
boom goes the West End.
Eric just dropped a boom, goes to the Washington. Well, I don't know, Washingtonian, Washingtonite.
The West End tonight. Boom goes the West End tonight.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, I lost weight. And like, he thinks he's at dart weight, but the ultimate thing is he's confident in himself
Yep.
at that point, right? And that's huge. When
Yeah.
when you have confidence, when you lose weight, you feel about yourself, but it's gonna react in your life.
Yeah.
And that was a great conversation I had with him. He's such a good person.
Yeah, Eric just discussing about his conversations and playing in Peoria, Illinois versus Bob, and just the combo afterwards. And look at Todd. Yeah, that was massive. That was massive.
He's from Bloomington. He's retired in Fort Myers. He just came up here to try to take
He's retired in Fort Myers?
Yeah.
Oh, so he just came up here just to have a blast, huh?
He owns a
Oh, look at this.
still called Nooners.
Ooh.
Todd was a great player in the 90s. And
Larry was a hole out from getting an opportunity at the 170 look there. And Tasha, I think, Tasha, you need to hit this. Tasha, I think you needed to hit that because Carolyn just hit a massive checkout.
yes. Is it a deep breath?
So 19 for double top here. Or 9 for 50. Boom! Triple threat wins it, folks. Carolyn Gucci with the checkout experts. Yeah, that's the thing is we've been playing double bowl, you know, no.
We forgot about the open bowl.
Wow, what a Carolyn Gucci, everyone, does it. Fantastic stuff for her as she saves it for their team. Triple threat taking home $420. Wow. Fantastic stuff. Congrats to them. That was fantastic.
She did that.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, there you go, folks. That is going to do it for us. That is your Stupid Juice Dart Tournament here in East Moline, Illinois. Wow, what a phenomenal event. Folks, just a reminder, we're going to have some recorded matches coming out here in the coming days, so make sure that you tune in for those because there are haven't been seen yet. We want to make sure that we provide coverage. Look at Larry Keith. Look at that face. Oh, my gosh.
He's going to stumble.
he's definitely going to stumble a little bit coming up here.
Like a weeble wobble.
All right, just a reminder, watch those recorded matches as they come out. We've got an interview with Dennis Sandin and Ray Torones, so looking forward to those interviews coming out at a later date. But thanks for watching our coverage of the Stupid Juice Dart Tournament. We want to thank all the tournament staff, everybody who attended the event, because without you guys, this event wouldn't happen. And then how about the bar staff here at Leisure Time Billiards and Games? They did a phenomenal job taking care of everybody and whatnot. So it's a fun one, folks. Next up for us, well, next up for me will be Las Vegas Open in January. But I believe we will have the Mr. CT Finals next weekend on USA Darts. We will also have the DPNY Grand Finals the following weekend on USA Darts. So that'll be ran by Jeff McMahon. So looking forward to those, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.